The size of your light source plays a vital role in softening shadows, and so one of the main goals of flash diffusers is to increase the size of your light source. This simple experiment will demonstrate this principle. As I move my flashlight closer to the subject, the shadows become softer. And as I move my flashlight farther away from the subject, the shadows become harsher. An everyday example would be our sun. Although the sun is very large, because of its distance, sunlight creates very harsh shadows. That is why photographers take advantage of cloudy days. The clouds act as a giant diffuser and increases the size of the sun into one giant glowing cloud.
With the right ceiling tiles and conventional fluorescent light fixtures, you can turn your dull space into a dynamic one with a breathtaking illuminated ceiling like this. Standard fluorescent fixtures install above your grid, not in it. The spacing you select will determine the illumination level. Then install translucent tiles in the grid below the fixtures and the transformation is complete. Your new illuminated ceiling creates a welcoming, shadow-free room environment that is both pleasing to the eye and a pleasure to work or play in. And with C-Illume's translucent tiles, you get this extra design feature without the extra cost.
We're going to go ahead and take this super spreader out. We're going to put it in a grow tent that's lit up. It reduces heat about 9%. It's 95% reflective. It has a prismatic surface that spreads the light more evenly. And it fits on the mogul socket of almost any grow light reflector. So whether it's a 600 watt or 1000 watt setup that you have, here's the super spreader. Let me go ahead and attach it in. Here's our light diffuser in action right here. They recommend that you actually use these light diffusers with gull wing or bat wing style reflectors, and the reason being traditionally there's no glass on these reflectors, so it limits the hot spots that comes off the reflector. And because the gull wing and bat wing style reflectors don't have any glass, the light is fully exposed to the tops of the plants, and this diffuser basically eliminates the hot spots so that you don't get the burned tops. And dually you can also drop the light down a little closer to your plant so you can get better growth within the canopy inside the plant and to the bottom of the canopy. The light diffuser is available in two different sizes, a smaller size for 600 watt bulbs and a larger size for 1000 watt bulbs, and they're available at monstergardens.com. Thank you for viewing.
Alright, this video is going to show you my very simply designed light diffuser that's very, very effective. As you can see, it's attached to a shop light that you can get at Menards or Home Depot, and it's made out of PVC piping. There's the back side of it. It's attached to the shop light with two clamps, and the clamps themselves are screwed onto the PVC piping. This is very easy to take apart. Just pull, and there's the main part of the diffuser right there. I used 1/2 inch PVC piping with, I don't know what these are called exactly. I think they're elbows, I believe. But there's one, there's two, there's three, and then there's four on the main unit. It is 29 inches wide and 22 inches high. And what you have to do is you have to cut this bottom one in half and then put on your Again, I don't know what that's called. T, I guess it's a T. Put on the T, and that T connects to this piece right here, which is connected to another elbow, which is connected to the unit that is screwed on to the clamps, that is clamped onto the work light. And I almost forgot, this is just basically white, very thin white material I bought at Walmart. Just get the dimensions and ask them to cut it for you, and they will. And I screwed it on, tiny wood screws, which seem to work all right. And this is my second unit, slightly different. As you can see, it's higher and not as wide, and it's mounted onto a single shop light. I use the big one as the key light. I use this as the fill light. Same basic design, just a little bit different. And finally, this is my mini light diffuser. A lot simpler in its design. I basically use it for the backlight, which is another shop light, and it kind of just goes over the top. Let's see what the light looks like without the diffusers on. As you can see, the light is much harsher without the diffusers on. Whoa. And whoa. So it does make a difference with the diffusers in your lighting of your scene, of your movie, video, or whatever.
This is Paul Calloway with ComSpec USA. I'm the authorized distributor for Skyscapes. These Skyscapes are in a new restaurant in downtown Chicago. They dropped the ceiling so that this would look like an actual skylight. We have 3 of these. There's another one here. And a third one here. This is where they had to do some really fancy cutting. Turned out very nicely. These are clusters of grapes that you see as you come up the stairs. These are the night skyscapes, which have been put in over the bar area. A series of these.